Today is Christmas, December 25th, 2020. And it's cover your face, your mask. Wear your mask. Stay social distance. It's not the Christmas that we normally used to having, where all the family and the members are all together now because of this virus that we're going through for 2020. But it's just like anything else. This shall also pass. And in 2020 have been one heck of a year. And it all started right around my birthday, around March the 19th on my birthday. That's when it really got started the day before, March the 18th, when our Mayor Sylvester Turner had to cancel out the rodeo. The first time since the rodeo been here in Houston that it was canceled. And right before that, I was blessed to be with the mayor. Thanks, Mayor Sylvester Turner, for all the love you have shown me. Thanks to my councilman in this district, District J, Edward Parley, for all the love that you and your mother and your father have shown me. Our city councilman where I live at, District J, Councilman Edward Parley. And what can I say about Our Lady that we love so much? And it brings down tears to my eyes to see her sitting on that city council board. Carolyn Evans Shabab. We love you, Carolyn. 2020 was a blessing to have you sitting on that city councilman in District D. What a blessing. Carolyn, we love you. You are doing one heck of a job. And you know Carl Davis is always there with you. He got your back. If don't nobody else have your back, Carl Davis have your back, Carolyn. But we love you, Carolyn. We got you. And we're so proud of how much you're going out into the community, spreading all the love and the joy and the time out there in District J. In District D. That's a blessing, man. You know, when I look back at my Facebook family and tell y'all, thank y'all so much for all the love and the support y'all have been giving me here on Facebook, on these Facebook videos and these going out into these communities. And first of all, I'd like to thank all the Jack Yates, Mr. Thaddeus Edwards, for recognizing what I do. Thaddeus, thank you so much, man. You brought tears in my eyes, man, when you posted that in the Jack Yates alumni page, telling how much I do for Jack Yates and how much Jack Yates is proud of me, man. It made me bring tears down my eyes. Thaddeus Edwards, Jack Yates. And I'd like to thank you, Thaddeus, for what you did, man. It made me feel like I was loved, I was appreciated, something that my own family don't do. Mainly because, I don't know, maybe they jealous. I don't know. But I do know that God blessed me with you guys. And I know one thing I always learned how to do, my uncle taught me a long time ago, before he passed. Certain people you got to write off. I don't care if they're your family members, or your relatives, if they are doing you some harm and they are giving you negative attitudes, you need to leave them alone. It don't mean you don't love them. It just means that you need to be around positive people and leave those negative people alone. I don't care who they are. You know, I'm so blessed that I got a family like you guys. You know, and I will continue to go out into the community. God have blessed me. This is my calling, is to go out into the black community that I know so well, because I've been blessed. This ain't something I woke up overnight and just started doing. No. I work for the bread company. I work for the potato chip company. I work for the beer company. I done been all over the city of Houston. God have blessed me where I didn't even been around the suburban parts, the outer skirts of Houston, Baytown, Brazoria County, Pearland, all the way up to Freeport, Lake Jackson, Angleton, Clute. God has even blessed me to go up on the East Texas, where I worked at for over a year, up there in Cardington, Diboll, Lufkin, Crockett. Man, God has been good to me, y'all. You know, and just like He been good to me, He been good to you. You just got, you know, to me, I had to take out all the negative things and put in nothing but the positive things. Like I woke up this morning, that's positive. A lot of people didn't wake up for Christmas. A lot of people didn't even make it for Christmas 2020. And a lot of people are laying in the hospital for 2020 with this coronavirus. So it's a blessing, Facebook family, to be here, to talk to you. It's a blessing to have your love and your support. And it gives me that energy to keep on doing what I'm doing. And God have put the right people in my life. You know, I got a young lady that, oh Lord, what can I say about her? She's an angel from God. Jasmine Boris, I love you, girl. You like a daughter that I always wanted to have. You like a child I always wanted to have. Every day, this young lady called and check on me and see how I'm doing. Boy, and this unconditional love. See, certain times you got to pay people for their love. You got to buy them this, you got to give them that. You buying their love. I hate to say it, but that's just my opinion. An opinion is like a mouth. We all got one. It's like a casket. We all got our own casket to go. We like a heart. We all got our own heart. And Jasmine, this young lady called me every day and check on me. And if I don't answer that phone, I don't text her back, trust me, she coming by here and check on me. See, that's love. My own family don't do that. But like I told you, God can put people in your life that can substitute for your family. You just got to write them off. It ain't no big deal. I done wrote them off. Because if I got to buy their love, I don't need their love. Just as easy and simple as that. If I got to buy you all these Christmas presents to have you to come around me, stay away from me. Because I know when the money run out, you're going to run out. It is what it is. But I'm so thankful that I got the covenant of faith as a personal family of mine. Pastor Luther, his wife Rodine, Minister Glenn and his wife Cindy, our sound man, his brother Claude and his wife Kim, plus the rest of the covenant of faith that I don't even know. They just look at our broadcast every week and they know that I'm the one put this together for them to enjoy it because they can't come to church because of this coronavirus. So they have to look at it online and look at it on the website. And I'm the one that helped produce that, along with Pastor Luther. And also Brother Claude, who helped put the sound together. You know, man, this is a blessing, man. I don't have to go around picking up people from Lyft. No, I don't have to do that no more. God have it for I got people like Pastor Luther and the Covenant of Faith family to help me financially. That's a blessing. I'm so thankful. You know, I look back at the Facebook videos that we done for 2020. What can I say? Amazing, remarkable Sunnyside, history on Sunnyside that I did. Over 95,000 people. Man, you hear what I'm saying? 95,000 people. that looked at that video. That's a blessing. The one I did out there in Cashmere Garden, over 19,000 people that looked at that. That's a blessing. The one I did out there in Harlem Clark, well over 11,000 people that looked at that video. That's a blessing. The one I did out there in South Park, over 4,500 people that looked at that video. The one I did out there in Trinity Garden, 8,000 people that looked at that video. The one I did out there in City Gas, 8,000 people that looked at that video. Man, they are very pleased and very honored to have me to do these videos on their community where they were raised up at. And I'm so thankful to God that He gives me the ability to be able to put these videos together. I thank God again for giving me the opportunity to go around these communities so I know what I'm talking about on these videos. You know, we come together here on Facebook. It's a blessing. It's not only a blessing for Jack Yates, having them around in my life, Phyllis Wheatley, having them around in my life, and also Booker T. Washington, and Worthing, and Cashmere. That's a blessing. And not only to be able to go around people like B.C. Elmore and Fidelity Manor and Aldine Carver, we got a lot of more that we haven't even touched yet. We haven't did the stuff on First Ward, down there on the other side of Washington Avenue, down to Houston Avenue, down there to Crockett, down Crockett Street. We haven't did Second Ward, which is part of the Hispanic area over there off of Canal. We haven't did Sixth Ward, which is over there on the other side of Washington Avenue all the way down to Studemont. We haven't did the Heights, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city of Houston. We haven't did Acres Home, which is also a real vital part of our black history. It is so important to do Acres Home because our mayor come from Acres Home, Sylvester Turner. And one thing I love about Sylvester, he never forgot where he come from. You know, I look at some of the things that our mayor Sylvester Turner do, it brings tears to my eyes, knowing that his mother was there, being a maid at the Rice Hotel, where they didn't even accept blacks even could go in the hotel. And look where he then came from, to be the mayor of our city and got re-elected. God is good, man. They tried their level best to try to get him out of there, but you know what? God is good. God got him right back in there again for his last and final term. And that's a blessing. You know, I go down to say this as I get ready to try to close out. 2021 is going to be a good year. It's going to be our year again. If good Lord is willing, it's going to be a good year. Number one, it's going to be the year that I'm going to finally write a book on my life. And you know, I've been tossing and turning, and well, you know so much. What's going to be the first book? Believe it or not, Facebook family, the first book is going to be about my mother. 50 years ago, my mother was assassinated. So I've been living 49 years without my mother for Christmas. You know, and that's going to be the first book, because I owe it to my mother. You know, I look back at my kids. My kids don't know nothing about my mother and don't want to know nothing about her, but it's all good. That's their grandmother, not mine. I never lived to see my grandmother because my grandmother was dead before I even came in the world.